Alright, here we go. Gotta go fast. I like it. And a very generous red tunic as the first item. So if this is only supposed to be 30 minutes long, escape is usually about 6 minutes right there. Like the normal escape route.
Yes, but this is not the normal escape route.
I would hope not.
These guys will be well provided with stuff, as you will see.
There's the butter sword. Of course, Uncle just had that in his back pocket.
Yep.
Silver arrows.
Yeah. Move the chest. There isn't a chest over there anymore.
This is too generous. Where are the trolls?
This is the mini seed. Oh, there is one troll, but they've been warned against it.
Oh no.
Well, it's not a troll so much as yeah. Hopefully no one actually does it.
I'm gonna imagine they won't even have to look for bombs. The way this is going, lamp in its usual location.
Well, aren't there multiple locations you can get the lamp?
There are, because you can get it in the starting house, in addition to next to Zelda. But I think that's one of the locations right there. I think.
Maybe.
Lamp is never there. Vitor, why you have to? Oh, that's the map room, is it? Oh, I like this. It blocks the doors, so they just keep going forward.
Yep. No, everything about this seed is streamlined.
Nice bottle. No Zelda. Elminster taking a quick look just in case, because it seems weird that Zelda's missing.
Yep. Got a nice berry in a bottle, lots of safety.
Honestly, the only thing that's not so safe is that they only have 4 hearts, but they do have red tunic, which will mitigate some of the damage here.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, so they're missing. Zelda's missing. Does that mean, like, they didn't even have to go downstairs? I guess they had to if they wanted the lamp and a bottle, but I'm curious if they could have just went right to the throne room. Or, in fact, if there's no Zelda, they... Well, let's see what the runners do. I don't want to make any guesses. Big key. Is big key needed? Oh. Apparently, I need to do some more any percent. Alright, so Elminster is heading up to the throne room.
And he will find that the throne room...
Oh, he's blocked! Okay, so he is forcing them to go kill Aghanim, it looks like. Yeah, go mode.
Actually, here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
The one direction they were given is don't go fight Aghanim.
Okay.
And
well,
there's a reason for that.
I see Gannon on the Elminster side.
Gannon is down this pot, which I didn't know, because when I played the seed, I did not have these directions.
Oh, did you go kill Aghanim?
I killed Aghanim. And there is a reason you are not supposed to do that.
Oh, Elminster taking a death. Now, he did just use his fairy, so he'll have to try again. Big time loss here. He's going to have to walk up to the pot and fall... from the escape sewer at that.
Ooh.
Mally is going to maybe not fight Aganim.
Oh no. Mally, no!
Let's say this is a hard. Only 4 hearts. Even with the red tunic, you can still only take 2 hits, pretty much.
Yeah,
depending on what hits you, but those fire
and
bats.
dodging those fire bats is not what I'd call easy.
Looks like Mally does have some silver arrows. Unfortunately, none of the other runners that we're watching were able to pick any up. So that will come in handy.
Oh, absolutely.
Korea is on the last phase, and looks like we're going to see some arrowless. Oh no, a death.
Oh, wait, does he still have his fairy? Yeah,
Apparently, that's good.
everything's fine.
5 minutes to get the Gannon, 25 minutes to look for an arrow. That sounds about right.
Yep, Meiji is fighting Silverless right now. I mean, so is Korea. I would not want to fight Silverless and only be able to take 1 hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, Korea missed the torch glitch.
Ooh.
So he'll be using a bit of his magic up. He should be okay. We'll see. Mally DQ. Unfortunately, Mally's going to have a bit of trouble, apparently.
Yeah, so what Mally doesn't know, what I found out the hard way because nobody told me how to do this seed, is that yes, you can go fight Aga, but it just puts you back on the overworld with the rain gone and everything's in its vanilla locations.
So basically everything opens up, and you're going to be taking more than 30 minutes.
Basically, yeah, if you don't know where Ganon is, you're basically doing an NMG run from this point on, so have fun with that.
Oh, with Butter Sword, though, and Silver Arrows.
True.
Interesting to see how fast that goes. And Elminster has finished.
GG.
Nice, quick. I don't have a
What
time.
time have we got here? Oh, we've got lots of people finishing here. Our first place was Files with 6 minutes and 27 seconds.
Wow.
Elminster came in second at 7:35. Fox in third. Good job, Fox, with a 7:42. We've got well,
Magus has an interesting. Oh, there he goes. The screen has been fixed. Okay, it looks like Mally did abandon doing that whole track, going up to Agna, which is good. Oh, it looks like someone else in SRL Swerve says I almost did Aghanim. So
yeah.
forfeit.
Swerve,
What?
Swerve came in fourth at 8:03. And then we had Pika Pals in fifth at 8:54. We have our first forfeit.
Yeah, it looks like Vodovic killed Aghanim.
Yeah.
I think you can go back into Castle, though.
Yeah, I don't know for sure whether Aghanim, whether the Gannon fight will still be down that pot. Though
Right.
I am curious to find out.
Maybe Wizzathon had that tested before.
Yeah.
Or Vodovic, he's sitting in chat. Maybe we can ask him to go load up his game and see if Gannon's still down that pot.
Yeah, Vodovic, go drop down into the pot and see if Gannon's still there.
So Mally, Kroya, and Faye all just started Gannon. Now, It looks like they all have silver arrows, so this will be a much faster fight.
Yep.
Ganon should always be there in the vanilla game. So what? It's like sort of like Chrono Trigger, where you could just get to the boss at any time.
Man, Chrono Trigger's great. Yeah, that would be hilarious. So that would, unfortunately, that would mean all of the good players would just finish in 5 minutes because.
Yep. Chrono Trigger spoilers. That's like in the beginning third of the game where you go to the end of time the first time. It looks like we do have a 6th and 7th place finish and 8th place finish. Catastrophe, Orphis, and Kroya, which of course you're watching right now. He just finished up 8th place.
Yep, GG guys. And Nikan also finished.
9th place. Only 11 minutes in so far, and we already have 9 people finished.
Yeah,
and 1 forfeit.
This was called mini for a reason.
Yep. The stupidest of jet seeds right here. Let's see, what do we have? 27 entrants? Or something like that.
Yeah, it was 27. We have our second forfeit. From the guy who said ahead of time he was gonna go fight Aga, so.
Well, that went well.
Yep.
Oh man, apparently there's rain credits, but
we don't get to see those, unfortunately.
Yeah, we want to see the actual race here. So Faye does take a death, which is a shame.
Yeah, having to do this without that fairy is really harsh. Jig Hurt still going strong here. Oh, not.
I would say the only thing that would make this easier is just having one more full heart. Yeah, because then you'd be able to take 2 hits and then the third would kill you. But that's just too free. Have to give some challenge here. Oh, number play forfeit. Gotta go. Well, apparently he had to leave. He did not have. He had 15 minutes, and that is it. Alright, and looks like Mally has finished. We also have a dot done from Samurai Prawn, unless. Oh yeah, and Mally's 10th. Samurai Prawn is 11th. About halfway through so far. People are still running.
Oh shoot.
So Wizrobe seeds are basically takes the simple randomizer logic, but it's custom made by Wizrobe. He hand placed a number of the items, put in a number of trolls. There are some changes, so it's basically a modified Link to the Past game.
Yeah. He does occasionally move chests around or add some things in that shouldn't be there, like Moldorms everywhere.
My favorite.
And that was fun. Sir Nico is finished. Good job.
So in the community, we call these plandos, a planned rando. It's not actually a rando, but that's just what we call it.
Yep.
He occasionally puts 4 hook shots in hookshot game. Yeah, that sort of happens. Oh, Magus takes a fall. Jake Hart has finished.
Yep.
15:05. Wizrobe DLC. Oh, Faye taking another death. It's hard.
Ooh.
It probably, just given the amount of hearts, it probably pays to just sort of take it slow, do a couple hits, back off from Ganon just to avoid the fire bats. But even still, that when they're flying at you, like, they could hit you even if you're dodging out of the way.
Yeah. They are not easy. We have Mega Kidikar. Mega Kidikar?
Mega Kid Icarus. Oh, that's weird. His name is differently.
Name has been truncated.
Yeah.
And Keong finishing.
So it's funny that Mally says in our chat here, he said not to do Agate Tower. I wonder if I should do Agate Tower. So it's sort of funny. You just expect the trolls from Wizrobe that when he's not, he's not kidding. Just don't go do that. You're wondering if it's a troll.
Yeah. But this time, no, he's actually being serious. Otherwise, you're going to be running NMG for the next however long it takes you. Wizzathon is being run mostly by Wizrobe. With help with streams and commentary and stuff.
Yeah, it looks like we've been having about 30 people per race. It's going well, and we are having seed number 5 right after this race.
Yep.
So don't go anywhere.
Well, we have yet another forfeit. Sadly.
Let's see how many do we have left?
And GG to Fayan.
Faye has finished. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 more racers. So you'll see 4 of them on our screen here. Well, shortly. Epic Yoshi on the quest for arrows. Finds a bee. Finds another bee. This seems like an upgrade. I think he should keep the bees.
Yep.
So Bo is actually in one of the first chests. They should all have silvers. There's no real reason to not pick that up. The difficulty is that they actually have to go farm for arrows. You'll see Epic Yoshi here is killing bushes, killing knights, trying to get those arrow drops. No net. Yeah, I know. That's a shame.
Agate Tower. So if you want to go partway up there for them, that is an option. However, do not fight Aghanim.
Arrows under the pots in jail. There you go. That was a place to look. And I Am the Swords has finished off.
GG. Magius in this fight again.
18th place, 1941. So we still have about 10 more minutes on average. Kevin has restarted. So we'll get to see the sea fresh. Maybe he'll find some arrows on the way.
Maybe.
Because really they only need 5 arrows and you're set. Assuming they don't miss.
And the seed is so short, you can absolutely just start over.
Although you can see the struggle. Magus, like, he just took a dive. I mean, he was one of the first ones that we saw that found Ganon. However, it's just the difficulty makes it hard. I mean, 2 hits, you're done. Once you lose that fairy.
Yeah. Doing this without that fairy is pretty harsh. But anyone who forfeited, I would highly recommend give her another go. You can do it. Especially if you went and killed Aga.
Yeah, get back in there. You still have about 10 minutes.
Absolutely.
Actually, that might be why Kevin restarted, just to have that fairy.
That is also a legitimate reason.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it would probably take me longer to try and beat Ganon fairyless than just do the first part again.
All right, Magus, come on. Don't get greedy. All right. That should be enough. So Ganon in these phases, the first 2 phases, only take... Oh, no. The fire bat, like, tapped his toe. So Ganon only requires 6 slashes of the butter sword. So once you do 6, just back off and get ready to dodge the fire bats. Or in the first phase, just get 6 and then you're ready to go. Dodge the trident.
Yeah. No need to sit in there getting extra hits when it won't do any damage.
So it's interesting, like, in order to beat Ganon, you need the lamp, actually, or you need some source of fire. The lamp would be a little cheaper. Otherwise, you can't actually fight him. You need, of course, a Master Sword or better. And that's actually it. You don't technically need the bow, but, of course, if you want to do the fast strats and just do silver arrows, well, Wizard has your back.
Hey, looks like Voto's going back in. Good job.
We talked him into it. Alright, so I did see Kevin did pick up the left-hand pot, which had the 10 arrows in it. He has the fairy in a bottle. I assume he has the lamp, I hope. So he's ready to go.
Yeah. I think after this I'm going to go back in and finish this seed. Since, yeah, I was never given the instruction to not fight Aga.
Right. So if they kill Aghanim, you basically are playing an any percent run of the rest of the seed. Like, it takes you outside the castle. Well, Dark World,
It
I
puts
assume.
you on the pyramid. You can save and quit back to the light world, and everything will be in its vanilla locations except for the fact that you have the butter sword and silver arrows and red tunic.
No, Kevin has used up his fairy. He's got to be careful here, and you really don't want to be inside the fire bats because it's almost likely a guarantee. There you go. Nice dodging. Kevin has full health, moving on to phase 3, shortly phase 4 after this.
Yoshi's wandering around trying to figure out again and is
It's like you never think to actually fall into those pots. I don't even think about it.
like,
So I'm not
I
even sure
forgot
where
they
they
were
lead.
even a thing. Okay, Kevin here finishing things up. GG.
Nice. 19th place, 24-45.
We have Voto making it to Ganon this time.
Kevin did not enjoy the 4-heart Ganon, as he says so in his comment.
Except to use slightly stronger words.
The seed is missing bees. Well, there are bees in bushes, so there's that. No bee in a bottle, though. Imagine if Wizrobe gave you a bee in a bottle instead of a fairy in a bottle.
That would just be cruel.
Magic bee Ganon. Okay, Vodovic, careful.
You don't have to imagine it, we just...
That's right.
Oh dear. Yoshi's a little bit lost here.
Alright.
We've got Magius trying this again.
Oh, Magus is... He missed... Oh, no, he walked right into the fire bat. He did miss the torch glitch, however.
Ouch. Going silverless
He probably
here.
would want to go find silvers. It's probably a little faster. I mean, the trick to doing arrowless Ganon is you need to make sure the first thing you do is dodge that fire bat that he throws out. Typically by just moving to the side, and then you should be in position to be able to do a spin on Ganon.
Yeah, and getting torch glitch is makes just everything easier, since you don't have to wait so long or dodge so much between attempts.
I don't really know what Voda is doing right now. He's just dodging and then dying? Does he not have bow? He has bow.
Yeah. He's got bow, he's got 5 arrows. I don't know why he's not doing so.
Hey, Magus just has to dodge these fire bats. Oh no! So close.
Yoshi's still wandering all over the castle.
Oh, okay, the true Alucard. Maybe I should stop saying their name. Well, I just said your name, so if you're playing Zelda right now, I'm sorry. So let's see,
We're getting the lovely rain cutscene from Cavan's screen.
Alright, so we do have these are the last 3 runners right here that we're watching.
Yep.
It's the same Magus with the struggle. He is determined to do this arrowless. Did anyone else do Eastern? What? What is going on?
Oh dear. Alright, you can only jump into the right pot. That's definitely a pain.
I can imagine someone going all the way to Eastern, beating it to get boots, and then coming back to fight Ganon. They can't do bootless.
Oh, is he gonna see it? Come on, Yoshi!
Alright, Yoshi's entering the fight against Ganon. 30 arrows, he could just go crazy with them. Vodovic taking a death. Looks like he's gonna reload his game, maybe pick up another fairy. So we need to ask him later what he was doing, because he was on Ganon and he was just not lighting torches for some reason.
Yeah. Magius having a lot of trouble with the Heart Ganon fight here. Did anyone actually check the map? Can you check the map during escape?
I think so, yeah, I saw someone bring it up. Chat has a good point. Technically, they could go beat Aghanim. They have a bottle, go to the sick kid, get a bug net, and then you have infinite fairies, assuming you can find them.
Yeah. If that's what you need, though honestly, that might take longer than just restarting the seed over for another fairy. But on the other
Mages,
hand, you can go to the bottle merchant, buy a bottle.
right, and then have 2.
Yeah.
So Mages, I feel like he's on tilt right now. He's determined to do this arrowless, not looking for any arrows. He's just gonna do this, or
Yeah.
die trying.
I mean, good gumption, but sometimes you gotta know when you're maybe it would be faster to do something else. So we've got Yoshi coming in for another go.
Alright, Mages has dodged the second phase fire bats. He's moving on to the third. Still no arrows, so he's going to do this arrowless. Epic Yoshi also moving on to the third phase, but he has to be very careful. One more hit, he's done.
Yep. And when those bats are flying around and Ganon hasn't had all of his teleports nerfed, things can go a little fun.
Oh, careful. Okay. Ganon, I feel like, likes to teleport into that lower left-hand corner just to block you from that torch.
Yeah, it's the pain.
Epic Yoshi trying to get a double. Now, the trick to getting a double arrow shot is that you want to hit Ganon sort of away from the center pit. If he or center pit, the edge of the pit on the edge. If he touches the pit at all, he comes out of his frozen state. So you just want to make sure he doesn't bounce into that.
Yeah. But if you turn on the lamps while he's moving through the middle, or you are fast enough to get over to the side that he doesn't have a lot of, that he's close to the wall on, you can get, heck, I think even a quadruple is possible, but
Mm-hmm.
very, very rare, and you have to be perfect about it.
Yeah.
But we recently saw Andy pull off a triple, so we know that that one's possible.
So Epic Yoshi has finished 33 minutes, 16 seconds.
Yeah, GG.
Vodovic is on the fourth phase, so third phase, but he's going to move into the fourth. As long as he doesn't goof off, we should see it done.
Yep. Magius having some interesting screen issues for a moment there.
Alright, dodge those fire bats. Alright. He's moving on to the fourth phase. All he has to do is make sure he dodges that fire bat first before spinning to hit Ganon. Sort of strafe to the side and then move into Ganon. And you can practically touch Ganon. He himself doesn't actually do damage to those fire bats. He might do damage if you get closer.
You can
Yeah, but
absolutely get high roll drivered.
I should say his hitbox is not as large as you think, that you can actually get very close to him.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I should have been clear with that. Oh, Vodovic, he finished, but he got forfeit.
We believe in you.
He finished and he got forfeit. What the heck?
Well, maybe it's because he got spoiled for where Gannon was.
Maybe.
Oh no, Magius fell. So that could have been on purpose, I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh. Vodovic, he kills Ganon, the bridge appears, and he walks off, because why not?
Good job by defeating Ganon, though, Vodo.
I don't... Is it spoilers to mention what Phil said in the SRL chat? Or should we wait for the reveal? Maybe we'll wait for the reveal.
Let's wait. That's a pretty big reveal. Though sadly I won't be able to make it. Because I'm off after this.
Yeah.
And we've got Miugia still plugging away.
Yeah, we're pulling for him. We want to see this kill.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, Wizrobe, the man of the hour.
Yeah, I know. What chat probably doesn't know is that there was a kind of contest. We had the winner of this race decide who, or better, what the next seed will be, because there is two versions of seed number 5, a hard version and a easy version. The easy version is that much easier, it's just a little more convenient. Oh, you knew, that's good. Anyway, Files won, and there is a decision that has been made. And you probably know that there's only one version when doing this marathon. And Chad knows which decision was made. So we'll have a good old hard version for the next one.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's what we want to see.
A little spoiler, there is a curse in the next seed, and that curse will do a little something with the game that will make you play a little past a lot differently. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say before I brief the players. So, you guys have fun with the rest of the commentary committee.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks so
for
much for making all these crazy seeds. For
No
us to
problem.
play and
They're a lot
watch.
of fun.
By the way, chat, will you join in on the finale? As a player, of course.
I want to join the one after C5.
Yeah, that's good. That's the finale. There's a 2-hour break in between those, so ACMLM can join in if he wanted to, and his tournament match is right after the Wizzathon match.
Ah, good point.
Yeah. I think I'll be joining the news.
Okay, I'll be in the briefing, so you guys do you. I'll be back for commentary, chat, so wait for me.
Alrighty.
So just to recap, at 5 o'clock, we have Willard versus New Life. What is that? Is that their game 1, I think? And at
sure.
9 p.m., we have ACM versus Leodox.
That will be hype. At 3 p.m. Eastern, we've also got the weekly race starting up.
Yep, I did see Carcat starting
Yeah, I'll
to gather
just
people for
say,
that. So
but
he put
yeah,
out the
names
90-minute
looks broken.
notice.
That some things are being somehow produced,
fun. There's a lot of people.
and it doesn't matter
Crazy.
really. Just a quick reminder that your name select will be broken, so don't worry. I'll talk about it more once we get everyone in here, though.
So anyway, lots and lots of Link to the Past today. Check out either stay on this channel, Speed Gaming 2, or head over to Speed Gaming 1, watch the tournament races, or jump on SRL and join one.
Yep. Apparently, we're too loud.
Oops. Sorry, guys.
We
Man,
have
first
no.
I'm too quiet, now I'm too loud. Apparently, I just can't get anything right.
No, it's Feasel's playing around. Hashtag blame
Okay.
Feasel. No, Feasel's been doing a good job, so
Diesel's been doing an amazing job, so
I really don't know when that guy sleeps.
I don't either. I see him online at all hours of the day. I think he's a robot.
So Mage is still having trouble. I would have to say that with 4 hearts, that second phase is the hardest.
Yeah, at this point, I would definitely either go look at the silvers or start over, get another fairy, or probably both. Oops.
People in chat are speculating what Feasel actually is. I'm actually curious if you do a save and quit inside the castle, where you'll start, and if you could just head back in to fight Ganon. Because if that were the case, you could go grab the fairy, save and quit, and then you'll have everything and just go fight Ganon. I really think Mage is just he's determined to do this with the arrowless strats. He wants to prove that he can do it, and I can understand that. I think he's a newer runner. I was talking to him before. I did a 2v2 with him in the past, and he sort of picked this up not too long ago, I think.
Magius is definitely stubborn enough that he's gonna keep trying till it happens. And I mean that in the best way possible.
Right. Rick has mentioned it in chat. Stick around for the next Wizzathon. Seed 5 is coming up. What do we have? Like Vitor and Alu, I think, are commentating that. Wizrobe, I think, will pop up too. For commentary of that. And that one, remember, they picked hard. They're doing the hard mode version, guys. So if you want to watch the pain, then please stick around for that. In an hour, less than an hour and a half, we have our Speedruns Live weekly Link to the Past race, which is on. They're probably doing the newest version of the standard, so that means progressive items. And then in 3.5 hours, we have the Link to the Past tourney race of Willard versus New Life. And then 7.5 hours from now, we have ACM versus Leodox. Lots of rando today. Pop on Speed Gaming 2, and you're sure to catch something. Speed Gaming 2, of course, hosting Wizzathon.
Yep.
Current standard with progressive. There you go. There's Carcat.
Please feel free. In fact, it's encouraged to follow any of the runners we've shown on screen. And anyone joining this event is they're all great runners. They all work hard, and everyone in this community is just fantastic.
Hey, if you don't know what to watch, why not both? Pop on multi-Twitch and then do both.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there is not a multi-Twitch for the weekly race, because it's a little hard for, well, anyone's computer to handle 80 people running at once.
If you happen to follow anyone from this tournament, you'll probably be sure to see them running the weekly. I'm not sure if Mage has the patience so much as he's just determined to get this done. So as I mentioned, you do want to get 6 hits. Now, it's a little hard to get 6 hits on the second phase of Ganon without the hook shot or some way to dodge. Like, you could just soak a hit, which looks like Magus sometimes does. But, yeah, it's risky. We only have 2 hits. If you spend one there, that means you have to have a perfect phase 4, assuming you're doing Arrowless.
No, yeah. This is definitely come in, get what hits you can, and then move away and dodge like your life depends on it, because, well, Lynx does at least.
I'm sure that I think there's something that up. Oh, the next race. Let me check SRL.
Yeah, the race has been up for a bit. Wizrobe's giving them all the rundown for it.
So they're setting up now while Magus finishes off Ganon. Let's see how many entrants are in this one.
21 at the moment.
Yeah, they're still getting ready. Swerve talking about finishing Seed 5 fast enough that he can join the weekly. He basically needs another mini seed. Good luck with that. The next seed is not fast at all.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, so
I don't think even ACM could do it that fast.
The commentators for the next race will go over any special rules or anything you need to know. Right now, we're just going to enjoy Magus dying over and over.
I don't know if you're enjoying it. I'm just I'm starting to cringe a little bit, but I really hope he makes it.
I mean, I know runners have gotten to this point before where you know you could do something and you just keep trying over and over, but it just sort of gets worse and worse just because you're on tilt, you're frustrated. You know what you're capable of and it's just not coming together.
Yeah, and then you just get angrier and angrier. But and then you start to feel like, yeah, this is the definition of insanity. Trying to do the same thing over and over again and hoping it works out differently. But sometimes it does, and then you feel really, really good about yourself.
Alright, so here we have phase 3. Oh, he moved away from the torch. It's going to make it tough. The trick for that is after the floor falls away, you sort of want to stay in the middle of the room so that way his first fire bat goes that way, and then you move towards the torch to do the torch glitch. If you stand by the torch, the fire bat is going to block it.
Yeah, you move far enough away, or at least enough in the other direction, that you can move around after it's fired and hit the torch from the other side. And you want to hit it right when the last tiles are falling and it's starting to go out.
Yeah. You can actually, if you have lamp, you can pretty much just spam it. It uses so little magic that you're pretty much guaranteed to get it if you just like spam it the moment you see that last tile fall.
Yeah.
But without getting the torch glitch, you're only going to get pretty much one hit per cycle. Come on,
Yeah,
it's just...
doing arrowless without the silverless without the torch glitch is really hard.
I mean, he's getting this done. I haven't counted the number of hits on Ganon. I think he's about halfway right now. So as long as he sticks to it, takes his time, make sure he dodges those bats, he should be fine.
Looks like he might have got another one there.
Don't get greedy trying to get two when you're dead in one hit.
Yeah, absolutely not worth it. There's another hit.
Can you be hit by Ganon himself when he is invisible? I don't believe so. I mean, the fire bat, of course, and you don't know where he's going to be standing when he throws it off. I don't think he has a hitbox then, but I'm sure someone in chat will correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, he's so low. Oh, he's out of magic! And that is why you really do want that torch glitch.
Ooh.
That's a shame.
Tight. I know he doesn't have too many hits left, but yeah, there goes. That hurts.
He is picking up that arrowless strat. Like I would say the first part of the trick. I mean, once you know the torch glitch and are able to get that pretty much all the time. The second trick is pretty much knowing the timing of hitting Ganon. I think you do have a number of...
He's only vulnerable for like a frame. However, when you're spinning, your sword damage is active for quite a lot of frames, so you've got a bigger window in that sense.
I'd like to say there's sort of a rhythm to this. You dodge the fire bat, swing your sword, and it just... Once you get it down, it sort of makes sense. When you want to activate the spin, as you mentioned, it is a little bit generous, given the way that the spin works.
Yeah, it takes some time to get used to, and honestly, I still can't tell when I hit and when I don't. The first time I did it, Ganon just starts exploding. I'm like, wait, did I do it? Yay! Because I honestly only thought I'd gotten like 6 hits by then.
Yeah. And in this second phase, when you want to hit Ganon the most, you want to be away from you'll see that the fire bats sort of spin around his trident. So you want to make sure you stand on the side of Ganon that he's not holding the trident on. So that way you can actually sort of stand next to him and just keep swinging and hit him.
Yeah. Ooh.
Let's see how the next race is going. I mean, they're still setting up. They only about half of them are actually ready, so we have time. This is a Wizzathon, which is not technically a tournament. It's more of a showcase / number of races that Wizrobe has made for the community, and he makes some awesome seeds. This is the mini one, which is completable in like 6 minutes if you go right there. But he's made other ones that are more trolly. It's an exhibition, yeah. Well, I was explaining before someone typed the Wizzathon. Oh, you typed it, it looks like.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind, Nightbot. We have to do all of the explanations whenever someone uses the exclamation mark.
Nightbot? Who's that? Yeah, there are arrows under a pot, but Mage he wants to do this arrowless. Gotta give him credit for sticking with it. I mean, this is good practice.
Yeah, this is some tenacity here.
Like, I'm wondering if I should just give him a suggestion in the SRL chat of how this can go better. Because missing that torch glitch is not helping.
It really isn't. No.
Torch glitch is possible. He's getting blocked by the fire bat, so he can't spam the lamp on the torch.
Yeah. Your keyboard is really loud.
I'm sorry. My microphone likes to pick up all that.
But this is an admirable display of tenacity right here. Holy.
Yeah, he wants to beat this arrowless. I'm sure he knows he could like look for arrows or try to farm for some. As players have mentioned, it's actually in a pot in the basement next to Zelda Cell that there are some arrows. But he wants to be able to beat this maybe as practice. I'm not sure if he's done arrowless Ganon before.
Yeah. In addition to that, he can go part way up Ganon's tower to get a little more help with arrows.
So it looks like we are going to switch on over to the next Wizzathon race. So let's see. We do have Vitor in chat. They're doing a briefing, it looks like. but I'll probably pass it on over to VTorp shortly. So stick around. There is seed number 5 coming up. It is hard mode, so it should be enjoyable. It's slotted for 6 hours, so plenty of Wizrobe here to come. Plus, after that is the unreleased, haven't been seen seed, and I'm sure a lot of us are going to join that because none of us have seen it yet. Maybe Vitor's seen it.
I'm excited about that one for sure.
Oh, I've certainly seen it.
I think you helped make it, didn't you?
Yeah, I might have had a hand in it, which I don't know if that should be a good thing or a bad thing for anyone who's going to play it.
Well, I would say I would expect a lot of bees, but we've already seen that seed from Wizrobe.
I don't know if I think parts of it use the actual regular randomized logic, so there might be bees, there might not be. It's whatever, because I didn't set a particular seed number when I generated it each time, and who knows which one it got in the end for some of the like underlying randomizer things that it does.
Oh.
It's a unique, fun, surprising. It's everything you expect of Wizrobe, I would say.
All right, hyping it up. I'm looking forward to it. I do want to participate in that race.
You better participate
me
in that
too.
race.
It sounds super psych.
It's I expect to see that because I'm going to sit back with my cup of water, my adult beverage of water, and I'm just going to watch the amazingness that will be.
All right, so we will hand it off to you. So Vitor will be commentating the next race. I'm Jet082.
I'm Flexi Bunny.
Thank you so much, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Have a
See you
good
later.
one.
Everything. As Jet and Flexi Bunny have just said, I'm VTorp. Be sure to follow those two. I know Jet streams regularly. He is highly seeded in the current randomizer tournament that's going on. Totally worthwhile watching. The first time I've ever beaten him in a race, it was because he accidentally glitched and got DQ'd. So he's a really good runner, an amazing player of Link to the Past. Don't blame me for anything. So Wizrobe is currently just doing the last minute briefing for number 5, and then we will be hopping into this as soon as that finishes. I don't know. I'll have to take there are 27 entrants currently. So how is everyone doing tonight? We're today. I guess it's like about 2 p.m. Eastern right now. Only bees. Nothing but bees with bee swords, and we're gonna have some fun stuff. I have actually played number 5. I did not play the final form of it. I was part of the playtesting for it, and essentially, it would get to a point where I'd like get locked in a place where like they found a soft lock or something. It was like, all right, and then send me a new ROM, and I'd continue from there. So I've nearly completed this one. Almost certainly got close to the very end, and I think this one has some of the coolest features I've seen in a while. But we're just waiting for them to get there. It's only about 11 people remaining to get readied up. I will also say this about this particular one. Most of the other ones were run on the Randomizer ROM, which has certain things added to it. It allows for the JP 1.0 glitches to be used, such as fake flippers, item dashing. But this particular one was built on the US ROM, meaning you don't get any of the Japanese 1.0 glitches. You also don't get any of the randomizer features. So if there's text in this game, the text should be there. Yeah, spin speed wouldn't be available to you. You can't mirror erase blocks, I don't believe. Although I'm not sure on that one. I'm pretty sure you can't do that. You can't fake flipper. And I don't know about the major glitches, if those can be done. I think they fixed YBAing in the US version. Right now I'm talking about this particular Wizrobe seed, number 5. The 6-hour seed will be after this one. This one, I forget how long this one is slated for. There's some chat about somebody saying they would still like to do the weekly randomizer race, which you can do and watch this at the same time if you're good enough. I think when I was running this, it took a little longer, but that was because I kept getting breakages in the game that we had to update. This is the 6-hour. Okay. Well, perhaps this one is the 6-hour, and the final one after that will be coming shortly thereafter. You gotta make really difficult, right? Make it really difficult and go on from there. I honestly don't recall how many hours I spent playtesting this one before. This one could be as soon as Wizard joins us on commentary, we'll take a look at that. He's just finishing up the briefing. Let me check how many people are left to be ready. Still looks like there are about 11. Sacred Bovine, the number 5 seed will be starting shortly. While we're waiting in between, not sure what to talk about. Does anyone want to set a topic for the next few minutes while we sit here and think about the amazing things that can be done in A Link to Past? I will actually say about the previous one, the fast seed, the pots that are in Hyrule Castle always, even in the vanilla game, took you to Ganon. It has to do with the pots take you to a particular room, but if no room is set, it takes you to room ID 0, which happens to be Ganon's tower, well, Ganon's room. And it's just kind of amusing that that's exploited. Tell us about... yeah, I don't know. Let's talk about L.A. La. I believe it's one of the vowels in the, like, singing alphabet. Like, do, re, mi, fa, so, la. Yeah, la's in there. New modes for V22. Okay, so it's technically V8.22. Not that it really means that much of a difference. The 22 is related to the release/logic changes. We do have a few changes that are going to be going in for that. Namely, if it gets completed in time, we may be introducing a really cool new mode that's very similar to a Wizrobe seed that you saw earlier, and would allow you to play, hopefully, the entire game without a sword. 6 hours of one-hit KO. What if Zelda was a bee? Can we turn her into a bee? We could probably turn her into a bee. As soon as I figure out how to turn her into a bee, she's turning into a bee. Los Angeles. Don't know much about it. Sounds like it's foreign. Or on the West Coast. We are also in the... I'm working on rewriting the custom area to allow for people to kind of do more fun things. And one of them will be the ability to do more bees, just in general, more bees everywhere. And yes, the Crow, this is Vitor. How's it going? I mean, we got to keep the buzz about. All right, looks like more people are readying up. We're down to 9. We do. So there's a weird thing in the way that the sprites populate when a bee appears. Either you get a regular bee, but it will sit there and fill as many until it hits like a sprite limit, or you get the good bee, golden bee, whatever you'd like to call it, the gold bee. And there's no way to really do like a normal bee that's just kind of angry. You either get a swarm or just the good bee, which is kind of, it's really amusing because we changed it so you may notice this in new randomizer. If you're digging long enough, you'll eventually dig up a golden bee, and it'll start attacking you. Maybe not immediately, but it will start attacking you. Explosions. I was honestly a sprite's ability to explode like a boss is actually just a flag on it, and I was half tempted to make like to try a variant of the game where I turned all of the sprites into that so that they all just explode. You realize when an explosion is happening, you can't menu, right? There's nothing wrong with a swarm of bees, but it's just it can be problematic if something else is supposed to spawn on the screen at the same time if you hit the sprite limit. You'll notice this in Desert Palace. If you happen to go up to the second part of Desert Palace where the room with the 3 Beamos is in it, and I don't know, the little tentacle monsters, I don't even know what they're really called, I should. When you go through that, if you happen to pick up the pot right when 2 of the Beamoses are firing, the key won't spawn because there are too many sprites on the screen. Where's the actual official place to get V21? It's an online version. It's vt.alttp.run. And you go there. It'll ask you for a version 1.0 JP ROM. When you tell it to quote unquote select that ROM, it loads it up in your browser. It never leaves your browser. And then you contact the VT site to get a patch that will fix your thing. And I think, are you here?
I am here.
Thank goodness. How's it going, buddy?
I just came out of the longest briefing I've ever done.
Well, this is the hard version of number 5, right?
This is totally the hard version of number 5 because Files said go hard or go home, basically.
I agree with that. Was this the one that I play tested? Did I do the hard one?
That was the one.
This one's wonderful. I was just mentioning, without giving it any away, I think this particular seed has some of the best mechanics things that you've done in a Plando ever. I really like the mechanics changes that were created for this. It looks like we're down to 5 people remaining. Go Hume.
Okay, dot on enter.
Getting close to the start of this. So it looks like we have Pika Pals, Huke Type, Fayan, and Jigheart. Some of these we've seen run before. Pika Pals, I believe, won one of the races earlier that we had.
Pika Pals won the first and the 4th one, I think.
Wow. So I expect good things from him. Do we know if any of these people are these all blind for all these people, or have they played this before? Do we know?
Nobody of them has played before.
Okay.
Apart from Pika Pals, I haven't even heard the name before today. Because all of these have joined the entire thing today. Except for Pika Pals, who has been here for about a month.
Did we notify the players that this is a US ROM and that none of the Okay.
I specifically said which glitches are not. Like, which normal glitches aren't in it. Especially item dashing, block erase, and some other things. Super speed.
I think super speed and fake flippers also don't work.
Yeah. I didn't mention fake flippers. I maybe should have, but I hope people are.
Well, we'll see if anyone tries to fake flippers. I'm sure they'll give up after a few attempts. Hopefully.
We'll see. We'll see. So I just got myself a good old glass of Africola. I don't know. Do you have Africola over there?
Africola?
Yep.
Never heard of it. Is it?
It's basically. Let me look at this amazing bottle. It's a higher concentrated caffeine cola, so you have more caffeine in the drink itself.
Oh, interesting.
That's basically all that made me stay up this long.
When I was much younger, in the beginning of my programming days, all the programmers drank something called Jolt, which was a higher caffeine. It was something like 3 colas worth of caffeine in a single drink. I don't think it exists anymore, but it was the thing. It's like Death Wish Cola.
Anyway, I can't seem to pop out chat. Do you have that same problem?
I was able to pop out the chat to keep it going on the side.
Yeah, for me it says this website is not available right now.
Maybe a hard refresh on that, or
Yeah, I'll refresh. Yeah, apparently Twitch is not available for me.
that's no good.
Okay, chat. I will see you for like at least an hour, I think. No, is the race already going? No.
No, I think we're still sitting on the screen. I think we're down to 1 person that we're waiting on, I think, unless I missed the start, because this is going by fast. 2 remaining, 1 remaining. I think was the last I saw. Yeah, there's 1 person remaining. So as soon as they ready up, we're gonna kick this off. What is the official name of number 5?
The official name is But at What Cost? The hard version is also nicknamed Swift Rage Flavor.
Okay. And we are ready, so we will see this starting very soon.
If there's any questions directed at me in Twitch chat, please tell me because I obviously can't read it right now.
Right, so if you have any questions for Wizrobe, make sure you at both Wizrobe and me so that it highlights that I can see it and remember to pass it on to Wizrobe. I'm going to just refresh the restream.